Here I am outside Hampstead Heath Overground Station. I'll just give you a panoramic view of where I am. And what I'm going to do from the station here, I'm going to walk up here in front towards the Magdala pub, and I'll give you a brief history of the pub. The Hampstead Heath station's got a bit of a murky past. There was a tragic accident here at the turn of the century, the 20th century. Quite a few people were killed in a stampede. But anyway, we're just going to carry on slightly to the Magdala pub. Now I'm standing outside the Magdala public house, which is just up from the Hampstead station. And I was here in '56 that Ruth Ellis killed her boyfriend, and she paid the price by being hung. And she was the last woman to be hung in July 13th, 1956. Anyway, from here I'm going to go back towards Hampstead Heath Station and going towards Keats House. So we'll just go straight ahead, cross the zebras and bear to our right, and then left up Keats Grove. I'm standing on South End Road, and straight in front is Hampstead Heath Station where I came from. And here I am now on the corner on Keats Grove, and what we're going to do is just turn here into Keats Grove and we're going to Keats House, which is just on front on the left. So we just carry on here. Keats Grove. Here I am at Keats House, where he wrote Ode to a Nightingale and Ode to a Grecian Urn, and where he fell in love with Fanny Bourne. Free entrance to Keats Museum. Okay, I've just come up from there, Keats Grove, and in front is St John's of Downshire Hill. Now what I'm going to do, I'm just going to bear to my right, I'm going to pass the Freemasons public house. Okay, I'm standing outside the Freemasons public house, and all we do now is go to the end and then we're going to bear to our left. We're going to be going by Willow Road, to Willow Road, Goldfingers. Now at this point I'm still beside the Freemasons public house. We're going to turn left into Willow Road and we'll be beside the Goldfinger house number 2. Okay, now this is the famous 2 Willow Road, designed by Goldfinger. Personally speaking, it's not my cup of tea. But there's guided tours here and it's owned by English Heritage now. Okay, I'm standing beside 2 Willow Road, and what we're going to do is go back to East Heath Road, which is in front, and we're going to walk up until we get to Well Walk. So we just go in front and then we're going to turn to the left up East Heath Road. Okay, I've just come from 2 Willow, Goldfinger's building, and here I am on East Heath Road. So in front is the car park of Hampstead Heath, and now in the summertime or in the Maybank holidays you get the fun fairs, etc. here. Now the Hampstead Heath station opened up in 1860, and we've had to put all these EastEnders up here for a day out. And these are called it Happy Hampstead. They dropped the H, I always say Happy Hampstead. But anyway, from here we're going to carry on straight up East Heath Road till we get to Well Walk, which is on my left. So we'll just continue straight up. Now I've just climbed East Heath Road, and just give you a panoramic view where I am. As I said, we're going to turn left here into Well Walk, sorry. So we're going to turn left here. In the 18th century, people from London were drawn to Hampstead because of the healing waters, i.e. the Calibet waters, Also, there's great entertainment up here. They had long rooms where they could gamble, socialise with women, etc. Hampstead was a haven for health and restorative. Anyway, what I'm going to do, I'm going to continue along here onto Flass Walk and come out by Hampstead Underground Station. So we're just going to continue straight. Well Tavern. In front is Bear House on the corner of Well Walk and New End Square. Now the bathhouse here was paid for by the Well Trust. Now that old Calibet fountain we passed on Well Walk, which belonged to the poor, was managed by a trust, and anyway, charitable status, and they built this White House for the poor. It closed down in 1978. From here we just carry along Flass Walk till we get to the Flass Public House. Here I am at the Flass Public House on Flass Walk. It gets its name from the fact that it used to sell flasks of water in the 18th century. Anyway, what we're going to do is continue along Flass Walk, and then we're going to head towards St John's Parish Church, Hampstead. I'm still on Flass Walk, and the shop is drawn in note on my right is Keith Fawkes' shop. Sells all bits, knick-knack, books and everything. It's supposed to be related to Guy Fawkes, rather apt at this time of year, being November. Anyway, we just continue straight in front. I'm standing at the end of Flass Walk, and what I'm going to do, I'm going to cross over the zebras there and up Oriel, up to Heath Street. Anyway, I'm on the Hampstead High Street here, and if you turn right here you come to Hampstead Underground Station, which is about 20 yards up. As I said, just crossed over the zebras there from Flass Walk, and here I am in Oriel Place, and all we do now is just continue straight up in front, and we're going to go over and cross over into Church Row, heading towards St John's Parish Church. I'm still in Oriel Place. Now at the top of Oriel Place, all we do is cross over the lights, bear to our left, and then right into Church Row, which is in front. The thing you notice about the houses in Church Row is that they've all got very narrow fronts, and the reason being they were built in the time of William George, Orange. Quite a few famous people lived here along Church Row. Peter Cook, H.G. Wells. But anyway, we're near the church now. Okay, I'll be going through the gates in front there, and we'll just take a walk around the graveyard. Hopefully see the grave of John Constable, John Harrison. Well, I'm in the cemetery at St John's at Hampstead. And the tomb in front with the railings round is that of John Constable and his family. And what I'll do, I'll just continue round and we'll head up towards John Harrison's grave, and then we'll leave the cemetery. Okay, and the tomb of John Harrison. Now Camden Council has produced a map which guides people around the cemetery here by the church. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to leave. We're going to go up here, Holly Walk now. Okay, I've just come through the gates there. And what I'm going to do now, I'm going to walk on beside the graveyard extension to St John's, up Holly Walk, and we're going up towards St Mary's Catholic Church. I'm standing outside St Mary's Catholic Church, and it's here where Judy Dench got married in '71, and Charles de Gaulle during the war prayed here. Anyway, what I'm going to do now, I'm just going to continue straight up the hill. And I've just come up Holly Walk here from St John's Church and past St Mary's Catholic Church. And all we're going to do is just continue straight and bear to right up Mount Vernon. As we turn here into Mount Vernon, we just carry on till we get to Holly Hill. I've just come down from Mount Vernon, and in front there's a signpost for the Holly Bush Public House. So if you turn to your right there, you can ride the Holly Bush Public House. What I'm going to do, I'm just going to go straight on in front to Fenton House, which is about 50 yards in front, which is one of the oldest houses in Hampstead. Well, here I am at the entrance to Fenton House, and all we're going to do is walk up the steps there and along to Fenton House. To my right is Hampstead Grove. In front, Fenton House. Now, the person who owned the house, Philip Fenton, is buried in the cemetery, Hampstead St John Cemetery, which we just passed. But we're just going to carry on. Now, the best thing about Fenton House is its gardens, which are straight on in front. Welcome to Fenton House Gardens, well worth a visit. Plenty of nooks and crannies here, benches, etc. Now it's on two levels, the gardens. The bottom level is the orchard. Now this is the lower half of the gardens, the orchard. Just give you a quick view. And this is the house where George Murray used to live. And if you're interested, it's up for sale. So. Anyway, we're still on Hampstead Grove here, and what we're going to do is just going to walk to the end till we get to Whitestone Ponds, and we're passing the Admiral House and a few other interesting places. But anyway, we just walk forward. And that's where I've just come from, Hampstead Grove. And over there, that turning there is the entrance up there to the observation tower. And as I said, here we are at Whitestone Ponds. And straight in front will be Jack Straw's Castle. And over to my right is Hampstead Heath. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to turn to my right and I'm going to head down Heath Street back towards Hampstead Underground Station. So I'm going to turn right here into Heath Street. I've just turned right here into Heath Street. All we're going to do is just go down the hill towards Hampstead Heath Underground Station. Okay, I've just come from down there. Just give you a little panoramic view of where I am. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go up here, Holly Bush stairs. Right, that's where I've just come up, past the Golden Yard, and at the top of the stairs you've got the Holly Bush public house in front. Okay, when you reach the top of the steps, we've got the Holly Bush public house on our right, and what we're going to do, we're going to turn left and back onto Heath Street. Okay, what we do now, or I do now, is just go down the steps here and back onto Heath Street. Okay, I'm near the end of the walk of Hampstead. I'll be turning to my right and then left down Hampstead High Street by Hampstead Underground Station, and that's the end of the walk. Over here we are at Hampstead Heath Underground Station, end of the walk.